good night. Whatever it is, I hope it's good. All right, so story time. Some of y'all, this story might sound real familiar, but it's just a remix, okay? So Patricia and her homegirls was out on a yacht. They decided to throw a little yacht party, right? So they having a good time. All of a sudden, this storm came. Didn't nobody check the forecast or whatever, so they run into a storm. So everybody's screaming, crying, oh, my lashes, oh, I just got my hair did, oh, my baby hairs. All of that, everybody just distraught, right? So Patricia was looking out in the water and she saw a little boat or something coming towards them, right? And so everybody was like, oh, what's that? What's that? And Patricia was like, I don't know. It looked like somebody trying to help us, right? So she kept looking and the boat kept coming closer and she saw that it said JC Rescuers. So she was like, oh, they coming to rescue us, y'all. We finna be straight. So she was like, hey, what can we do to help? Because we trying to get off this boat because her lace front was sliding back. And so JC Rescuers was like, hey, come to me. Like, I got you. Like, I need you to come to me. So Patricia was like, okay. So she placed the little lace front back down and she started getting in the water or whatever. And she noticed that she was walking on top of the water. So she was like, dang, I'm walking on top of the water. All the homegirls was like, oh, Patricia, I see you, girl. I didn't know you could do that. And she was like, she turned around and looked and was like, I didn't know I could do it either or whatever. So as soon as she turned around and looked back at everything that was going on behind her, she started sinking. And she started screaming like, oh my goodness, what happened? I just put my lace front back down. And so JC Rescue was like, hey, come back to me. Focus on me. I got you. But you got to stay focused, sweetheart, so I can help you get out of this so you can get to your destination. So she focused back on JC Rescuers, right? And she made it to the boat. So y'all probably like, this girl crazy. Like, what is she talking about? What is she trying to say? So what I'm trying to say is the point of this story is you need to stay focused. Patricia let the things that was going on behind her, the storm, the wind. I know I didn't say nothing about wind, but y'all know it'd be windy in the storms, okay? Let that distract her from getting to her purpose, which was getting to JC Rescuers, okay? So stop letting things distract you from your purpose and your goals. That's the whole point. When Patricia, even her lace front was sliding out, she was worried about that before she got to her goal. And when she turned around to look behind her, hence, stop letting your past distract you from where you're going. The storm, it was raining and everything. And she looked at that and that distracted her from where she was going. It's going to storm. It's going to rain. It's going to have wind. Life is going to try to twirl you around. But don't let that distract you from your goal. Don't let that distract you from your purpose. It's always going to be some type of distraction. But stay focused on where you're going. Okay? And that's all I got to say about that. Oh, and if you wear lace fronts and all of that, that was nothing towards you. I do too.